I don't know. I have nothing to say. Maybe I don't know. It's not clear. I can't say.
All rise. The Regional Trial Court of Sagay City, Branch 102 is now in session. The Honorable Judge Ian Sumbigar presiding.
Before we start the session, let's start with prayer. Almighty God, we stand in your holy presence as our Supreme Judge. We humbly beseech you to bless and inspire us so that we can feel safe and do willingly in accordance with your will. Enlighten our minds, strengthen our spirit, and fill our hearts with your eternal love, wisdom, and understanding, so that we can be an effective channel of truth, justice, and peace. In today's proceeding, guide us in the path of righteousness with fulfillment of the greater glory. Amen. Please be seated.
Calling the case, People of the Philippines versus Archie Montano, criminal case number 2024-1342 for the crime of rape with homicide, defined and penalized under Article 266A in relation to Article 247 of the Revised Penal Code as amended by the Republic Act 8353.
Appearances.
Your Honor, appearing for the prosecution, the people of the Philippines, Ellen J. Alulor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Appearing as counsel for the accused, Mr. Archie Montano, who is present and ready. I am Attorney Jericho S. Hermoso, Your Honor. Prosecution, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense counsel, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prosecution, are you ready to present your witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is your witness?
Ms. Eliza P. Zaldivar, Your Honor.
Please call your witness to the witness stand and swear her in.
With the court's permission, Your Honor, the prosecution respectfully offers its first witness, Eliza P. Zaldivar.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Elizabeth Zaldivar,
Solemnly swear to tell the truth,
solemnly swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Prosecution, what is your offer?
Your Honor, the people intend to prove beyond reasonable doubt that on the night of October 12, 2024, the accused Archie Montano forcibly raped and brutally murdered Maria Zaldivar. We will present forensic evidence, including DNA analysis and expert and circumstantial testimonies to establish the accused's guilt. The evidence will clearly show that this was a heinous and deliberate act. The prosecution seeks justice.
Noted. Defense counsel, do you have any comment or objection?
Your Honor, the defense asserts the innocence of Mr. Archie Montano. We will show that the prosecution's case is riddled with inconsistencies and lack of direct eyewitness accounts. The DNA evidence, we believe, is not conclusive due to the possible contamination. The burden of proof lies with the prosecutions and they have not satisfied it.
Noted. Prosecution, you can now proceed to the direct examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Zaldivar, how are you related to the victim?
Maria Zaldivar was my daughter.
Do you recall where she was on the evening of October 12?
She left home at around 5 p.m. to meet her groupmates for a group project. She texted me that she'd come home after she never did.
What happened the following morning?
Around 6:20 a.m., her body was found in the alley near the Barangay Hall. She had murdered the victim.
Were you informed who the suspect was?
Yes, Mom. The police told me that the DNA evidence pointed to Archie Montano.
Your Honor, no further question for the witness.
Noted. Defense counsel, you can now proceed for the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Zaldivar, you did not witness the crime personally, correct?
That's correct, sir.
So everything you know about the accused comes from the police report?
Yes, but I believe the evidence.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
Sustained. Witness is reminded to answer only based on her personal knowledge or direct information from authorities.
No further question, Your Honor.
If there is no further cross-examination, the witness may step down.
Your Honor, the people call the witness stand Dr. Angelica Rosal, Medical Legal Officer of the Philippines National Police.
Call the expert witness to the witness stand and swear her in.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Angelica D. Rosal,
Solemnly swear to tell the truth,
solemnly swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please state your full name, profession, and current possession for the record.
I am Dr. Angelica D. Rosal, a licensed physician and currently assigned as Medical Legal Officer at the PNP Crime Laboratory in Bacolod City.
How long have you been practicing as a medical legal officer?
I have been in service for 9 years, Your Honor.
Did you conduct an autopsy on the body of Maria Zaldivar?
Yes, I conducted the autopsy on October 13, 2024 at around 9:15 in the morning.
What were your general findings based on the autopsy?
The cause of death was asphyxia due to manual strangulation evidenced by petechial hemorrhages in both eyes and conjunctiva and a fractured hyoid bone. There was also multiple stab wounds in thoracic and abdominal region indicating possible post-mortem injuries.
Were there any signs of sexual assault?
Yes, there were fresh laceration in the posterior cruciate and hymenal region. The vaginal swab revealed the presence of spermatozoa. Additionally, we recovered epithelial cells from the vaginal fingernails.
Were the samples subjected to DNA analysis?
Yes, the vaginal swab and fingernail scraping were submitted to the PNP Forensic DNA Laboratory for analysis.
What was the result of the DNA analysis?
The DNA profile obtained from sperm cell found in the victim's vaginal swab and epithelial cells under her fingernails match the reference DNA sample of Mr. Archie Montaño with a 99.9 probability of identity.
Based on your findings, would you say that sexual contact occurred prior to that?
Yes, the injuries and spermatozoa presence indicate that the sexual act occurred prior to death and under forceful circumstances.
Thank you, Doctor. No further question, Your Honor.
Noted. Defense Counsel, you can now proceed to the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dr. Rosal, you stated that DNA matching the accused was found in the victim's body. It is possible for such DNA to be transferred indirectly, for example, through clothing or contact with surfaces.
In theory, minimal DNA could be transferred indirectly. However, the concentration and location of the samples recovered, specifically inside the vaginal canal, are consistent with direct sexual contact.
Was the chain of custody strictly followed in handling the biological evidence?
While no system is absolutely infallible, our laboratory adhered to international forensic standard and contamination control measures. There was no indication of contamination in this case.
But you cannot say with 100% certainty that no human error occurred, correct?
Objection, Your Honor. The question is speculative and argumentative.
Sustained. Rephrase your question, Counsel.
No further question, Your Honor.
If there is no redirect question, the witness may step down. Proceed, Counsel.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, the defense respectfully offers the testimony of the accused. Mr. Archie Montano.
Call the accused to the witness stand and swear him in.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Archie Montano,
Solemnly swear to tell the truth,
solemnly swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please state your name, age, and occupation for the record.
I am Archie Montano, 23 years old, a construction worker.
Where were you on the evening of October 12, 2024?
I was at home the whole evening, Your Honor. I didn't go out.
Did you personally know the victim Maria Zaldivar?
Yes, sir. She lived in the same barangay, but we were not close.
Did you ever have any physical contact or sexual relationships or relations with her?
None, sir. I believe there has been a mistake in the handling or testing of the evidence.
That would be all for the witness, Your Honor. We respectfully offer the accused for cross-examination.
Prosecution, you may proceed.
Mr. Montano, you testified under oath that you were at home the entire night of October 12, 2024. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also stated that you did not see or follow Maria Zaldivar on that night?
That's right.
Mr. Montano, let me refer you to People Exhibit G, a CCTV footage retrieved from a sari-sari store located approximately 120 meters from where the victim's body was later discovered. This CCTV footage shows a man entailing the victim at approximately 7:43 p.m. Are you aware of this footage?
I don't know, ma'am. I cannot explain that.
Now I would like also to direct your attention to the same CCTV footage feed timestamp 8:56 p.m. on November 12, 2025. It clearly shows you walking alone, returning along the same path, and visibly holding the appears to be a knife. You testified that you were at home at night, yet this video contradicts your claim. Can you explain your presence at the scene and the weapon in your hand on the night of the incident?
It's not clear. I can't say.
But you were the one who was tailing the victim, were you not?
I don't know. I have nothing to say.
So you're saying it could be someone else appearing at the same time and place where Maria Zaldivar was last seen alive?
Maybe. I don't know.
Then let me ask again, Mr. Montano, if you were truly at home the whole night, how do you explain your presence in the CCTV footage minutes before the victim was assaulted?
I don't know, ma'am. I cannot explain that.
Let the record show that the accused cannot credibly deny being the person caught in CCTV following the victim. No further question, Your Honor.
Noted. The accused may step down.
Your Honor, the people have established beyond reasonable doubt that the accused, Archie Montano, is guilty of the heinous crime of rape with homicide. The forensic evidence is overwhelming. His DNA was found in the most intimate parts of the victim, as well as under her fingernails, a clear sign she fought back. He has no alibi, no explanation, and no remorse. His defense is a mere denial, unsubstantiated and self-serving. We respectfully pray that this court rendered a verdict of guilt and imposed the penalty provided by law.
Your Honor, the defense maintains that the accused is innocent. There is no direct witness linking him to the crime. The entire case rests on circumstantial and scientific evidence which may be prone to contamination or error. The accused asserts his innocence and was not proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. We respectfully move for this acquittal.
This court, after thorough examination of the testimonial, documentary, and forensic evidence presented, finds that the prosecution has proven beyond reasonable doubt that the accused, Archie Montano, is guilty of the crime of rape with homicide, defined and penalized under Article 266A in relation to Article 247 of the Revised Penal Code as amended by Republic Act 835. The presence of the accused's DNA inside the victim and under her fingernails, coupled with the absence of a credible alibi, clearly points to his culpability. His bare denial cannot overcome the strong forensic and circumstantial evidence presented. Wherefore, judgment is hereby rendered finding the accused Archie Montano guilty beyond reasonable doubt of the crime of rape with homicide. He is hereby sentenced to suffer the penalty of reclusion perpetua without eligibility for parole, and to pay the heirs of Maria Zolifar the following 75,000 as civil indemnity, 75,000 as moral damages, and 75,000 as exemplary damages.
So ordered.